This lesson is part of the 100 most commonly used words and phrases in English. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the 51st through 60th most commonly used phrases in English. These phrases will definitely help you speak English more fluently and like a native speaker. All right, let's go. As I said in the introduction of this video, this is a series, the 100 most commonly used words and phrases series. Today, we'll be doing the phrases from 51 to 60. These phrases are very useful, so make sure you make a note and try to practice them in your conversation. Also, if you haven't watched the other videos, I do have from 1 to 50. So the first to 50th most commonly used phrases in English. So make sure you check out those videos as well. And like those videos, in today's video as well, there will be a practice section. This is a chance for you to practice your dialogues. This is a chance for you to practice your speaking. So make sure you watch until the very end. All right, so shall we start? Number 51. Let's get together sometime. This is a very common phrase when you want to spend time with someone. You know, maybe you want to go to a movie with someone, or if you want to have dinner or drinks, you will say to them, let's get together sometime. Number 52, sorry for the inconvenience. This is a very formal phrase. It's a very polite way to say sorry. This is used a lot in business English. So if you're writing an email and you need to apologize, you need to say sorry, it's always good to start the sentence by saying, sorry for the inconvenience. A lot of times customer service, if you're calling customer service, customer support, they may say, sorry for the inconvenience. It's a very polite way to say, I'm sorry. Number 53, sounds good. Right? This means that I think that something you have said is a good idea. So in that situation, I will answer by saying, sounds good. Number 54, that's amazing. If we think something is great, something is exceptional, we will often say, that's amazing. Number 55, this is I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is also a very polite, a very formal way to say thank you. We use this a lot in business, but you can use it in your daily conversation as well. If you're very thankful to someone, we often say I appreciate it. And we can use it together with thank you. So I might say, thank you, I appreciate it. If I want to become even more polite, I might say, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we've gone over 51 to 55. If you have any questions about these phrases so far, please leave your questions down in the comments section down below. Also, if you think these phrases will help your English, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Now remember, there will be some dialogues at the end of this video, so make sure you watch until the end. That way you can see how we use all of these phrases in real daily conversations. Number 56, my pleasure. This is another way to say you're welcome. In English, we always have many various ways to say the same thing. We like variety in English, so if you want another way to say you're welcome, you'll say my pleasure. It's very polite, it's very formal, so you can use it in business and you can use it in your daily conversation. Number 57. The 57th most commonly used phrase in English is no worries. Okay, again, this is another way to say you're welcome. Okay? It's another way to say you're welcome, but this is very casual. We would use this only with your friends. We wouldn't use this in a business situation. So if you want to say thank you, you just say, oh, no worries. Number 58. Number 58 is, I'll think about it. I'll think about it is a very useful phrase. It just means you need some time to think. You need some time to think about what you will do. So when you're shopping, sometimes the sales clerk will ask you, oh, how do you like the sweatshirt? How do you like the hoodie? Then you don't know, do I want to buy it? Maybe I don't want to buy it. I need time. So I would say to the sales clerk, I'll think about it. Number 59. Number 59 is let me know. Let me know. This means please tell me your decision. Please tell me your decision later. Right? So you don't need to tell me now, but in the future, please tell me your decision. So we would say, let me know. Number 60. That makes sense. That makes sense means I understand. So what you said, I understand the meaning of it. Okay, those were phrases 51 to 60. If you're still unsure or if you have any questions about these phrases, make sure you ask me down below in the comment section. To help you better understand how we use these phrases, we're going to practice some dialogues now. These dialogues are all real conversations that native English speakers have. So make sure you watch them all and make sure you practice with me. That way you know how to use these phrases. When we're practicing the speaking, there are two things you can do. You can shadow along with me, which means you read with me at the same speed. And also you can read the other side. That way we're having a conversation. This is a great chance for you to practice your speaking. As I said in the introduction, this is a series. This is the 100 most commonly used words and phrases series. Today's lesson, we will be going over the 51st to 60th most commonly used English words and phrases. That means I have already done 1 to 50. So make sure you check out those videos as well. I'll link them up somewhere, either on the screen or down below. Those 50 phrases and today's 51st to 60th phrase will really help your English. If you can use these phrases, you'll be speaking like a native speaker. Now, just like every other video I've done in this series, I also add some dialogue, some real conversations. So at the end of this lesson, you will see how we use these phrases in real native English conversations. So make sure you watch until the very end so you can practice your speaking and also see how we use the phrases. Dialogue number 1, real conversation number 1. In this conversation, I will use let's get together sometime and sounds good. Hey, let's get together sometime. Sounds good. When were you thinking? Why don't you come over this weekend? In the next dialogue, I will use sorry for the inconvenience, I appreciate it, and my pleasure. Excuse me, I was supposed to receive a package yesterday, but it hasn't come yet. Can you help me with this? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let me check the tracking number and see what's going on. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My pleasure. I'm here to help. In the next conversation, I will use I'll think about it and let me know. Do you want to go to a concert this weekend? I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Sure, let me know when you decide. In the next conversation, I will use that makes sense and no worries. I don't understand this question. That's okay. Let me explain it to you in an easier way. Ah, that makes sense now. Thank you so much. No worries. And in this final conversation, I will use that's amazing. Guess what? I just got a promotion at work. That's amazing. Congratulations. You deserve it. Okay, so how were those real conversations? Were you able to understand everything? Were you able to speak along with me or speak with me during the speaking practice? I hope so. This is a great chance. It's a great speaking practice chance for you to improve your speaking, improve your speed, and sound more like a native speaker. So today we went over the 51st to 60th most commonly used words and phrases. This is part of the series, the 100 most commonly used words and phrases. So make sure you check out the other videos as well. And most importantly, make sure you use these phrases in your daily conversation. They will really help you speak a lot easier. And remember, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video in this series comes out. So until that next time, see ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we went over the 51st to 60th most commonly used words and phrases in English. This is part of the series. Make sure you check out all of the videos in this series, the 100 most commonly used words and phrases series. And if you like this video, if you think this video is useful and helpful for your English, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and make sure you hit the notification bell. And while you're at it, tell a friend. Until the next lesson, see ya.